How's it going, everybody? Sue here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so very much for joining me today. And if it's your first time here, then welcome, and I hope you're going to enjoy what I do on the channel. Today we're going to get to an artist we've never done before. We're going to look at FREDDY FENDER, and from 1975, his hit Wasted Days and Wasted Nights. And we're going to see a live version of this particular song from 1975, so it should be a really cool one to check out. And if you guys could all do me the massive favor of subscribing if you have not already done so, because it really does help me a ton. When you do that, it gets my videos out to other people, and I would greatly appreciate that. Also, if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. All right, here we go. From 1975, FREDDY FENDER and Wasted Days and Wasted Nights.
Wasted days and wasted nights, I have left for you behind, for you don't belong to me, your heart belongs to someone else. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue? Don't you remember the day that you went away and left me? I was so lonely, prayed for you only, my love. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue?
Okay, this is kind of cool. It's a little bit more countrified, I guess, for lack of a better word, than the studio version of the song. It had a little bit more of an upbeat kind of feel to it. There's still, you know, the same kind of remnants, I guess, of this song, but it does have a bit more of a country twang to it than the studio version does. Now, here's the interesting thing. I just wasn't sure what he was going to do with this particular song when it was live, because I was doing some reading about this song today, and he's actually recorded this song 4 different times, starting as early as 1959. He actually recorded this, and it kind of had a bluesy kind of country sound in 1959, and then he kind of got off track with his career, and he was actually arrested for marijuana possession, and it kind of like derailed his career for a while. And so somebody else had actually recorded this song, and then after that he kind of was like, oh, I'm going to re-record it. So he did. He recorded it in 75. He recorded it again in the 1980s, and then again in the 1990s for the movie The Beverly Hillbillies. So he loved this song apparently, and just re-recorded it differently each single time. So when I first read this today, I was like, okay, we're going to hear a live version, and I have no idea what I'm actually going to hear because he's recorded it so many times, and I wasn't too sure what we were going to get. So this one, like I said, has a little bit less of a, it kind of almost had a bit of a rockabilly feel in the studio version, and it kind of was a little bit more robust than this particular version. This one, like I said, is very country sounding, but it is still very cool. It's a great song, and I see why he likes it so much, and it did very well for him. It actually hit #1 on the country charts in the United States, and it hit #1 in New Zealand. Apparently it was a huge hit in New Zealand. It was actually on the charts for 12 weeks there, and it actually hit #2 in Canada as well, so it did pretty well here as well. All right, let's rewind this a wee bit.
I was so lonely, prayed for you only, my love. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue? should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue?
Very nice. I still prefer the studio version, but I did like that song. It was just a little bit too traditionally country for me, as opposed to the kind of more upbeat sort of pop country sound that did have a bit of a rockabilly kind of feel. But he is a very good singer. I do like his voice, and I like the way that he delivers a song. So well done to Freddie Fender. And if you like Freddie Fender and you'd like me to do more of his stuff, please put it down in the comments and I'll do my best to get to as many of them as I can. And if you'd like to hear some other videos that I've done in the past, just look up here at the end of this video. They could be reactions or they could be reviews of different songs that I've done in the past. And if you're interested, you could check them out. Okay, everybody, I think that wraps it up for the day. So everybody have a joyful day, and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.